Welcome back. Today we'll look at variable declaration in JavaScript and what happens if you don't declare variables before we use them. So, if you don't know what a variable is, it is just a container which holds the data which you're going to use throughout the program. Technically, it is actually a name given to memory location from where you get the data, save it, store it, you reuse it, and fetch it during the execution. All right, let's get started. What happens when you try and find something which you have not declared? Let's go and try and find salary. What does it say? It says it's not defined. That is because we haven't defined any variable called salary. We'll go ahead and declare uh, the variable. So here we go. Now that the variable is declared, you can call the variable anytime, right? So now you've called the variable. It doesn't give you error anymore. Rather, it says it's not defined. The salary is in the memory, but it's not defined. The value of the salary is not assigned. So in such cases, you will always need to assign something to the variable. Otherwise, there is no point having a variable, right? So let's go ahead and assign something to salary. Salary is 7,500. You have to use assigning operator that is equal to. Let's do it. All right. So now you go and search for salary. You will find 7,500. So this is what happens, when you assign a variable. So you usually declare a variable to reuse them, and you want to store any value into the variable, you assign it. Here we have done it in 3 different steps. So let's go on and do something in a single step. So what we do now is let's try and create a new variable called employee name. So var employee name is equal to employee1, right? So now you go back and call employee name. So yeah, you get back whatever is stored in the employee name variable. So that's what a variable does, so that you need not go and type in the value each time you use the value. So that basically 3 different ways you can declare variable in JavaScript. Traditionally, we had only one before 2015. That was var, which we used just now. But later, people came up with 2 other ways. That's let and const. All of these are untyped one. It's dynamically typed, right? The data type into this particular variable, any variable, will be decided during the execution time. Similarly, you use let and const as well. So let me demonstrate that to you. So you just type let employee age is equal to 35. Now you say employee age, it's 35, right? What address is equal to Rosanna, right? So you can just call address, so you get it back. So that's how you declare a variable using let. Once you declare a variable using var or let, you can change them. You can change address is equal to Waverly, right? And let's declare another variable with var. That's var address line or postcode. Code is equal to 399. and you can change the postcode to 4000. Yeah, so in both of this you can actually change the value in the variable, but while using const, if you declare something using const, you're not allowed to change variable. Let's try and change variable. We'll see what happens. You see that assignment to constant variable error, right? So constant's value you cannot change. That's a key difference between other two types in constant. So other than this, we also have uh, a major difference when we are using this. Now let's look at the difference between var and let. So var is actually error prone. What I mean by that, let me explain to you. Assume that you have a variable, say you wanted to say hi to someone, so you say greet is equal to hi, right? But what if that person is with another friend? So you would greet them also, right? So what do you say? Hi all. So probably what I'll do is I'll say there are two people. For people is equal to 2 if people is greater than 1. So by mistake, if you use greet again, like you declare greet again, and if you want to console log the value of the variable, what are you expecting? Are you expecting hi or hi all? So let's see that. So the output is hi all. So here what has happened is you have declared greet once, and then if you're checking if number of people is more than 1, then you're gonna say hi all instead of hi. So that's what a simple program does, and that's what happens when you use var, right? It just gets into what is the latest declaration and gets the value of the variable. So let's see what happens with the let. So I'll do the same thing with let. Let's see, so that you'll have something to compare against. So my greet one is hi, so I can reuse the people. So I'll just go here, people. So I'll just change this word let greet one hi all. So if at all you try and console log the greet one stuff, what are you expecting? If you're expecting hi all, then you're wrong. You're gonna get hi. Why is that? In JavaScript, there's something called scopes, right? So we'll be learning more about scopes in later videos, but however in this video I just wanted to show you that if a variable is declared within a curly braces, and see, if you see here, we have this let keyword, like this greet variable enclosed within these two curly braces, and the scope of this variable ends at the end of this curly brace, right? So whatever is declared globally, again that is one of the scope, is being considered when you call for the console log. So what happens if you console log within the if block? Let's see that as well. I'm gonna write console.log. Let's give console.log. What is that? Greet one. Right, so what do we see now? Now we see hi on. So hope this gives you a bit of understanding on how let and walk keyword works. What is the key difference between both of them? When I start explaining you about scopes, you'll understand more about it. For now, I really hope that you understood. Thank you. That's it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you like the content. If you like the content, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content.